Alright, we got one with an exciting one with some back and forth on Barrens. Against Call Me Crazy. Yeah, this guy's really crazy, actually. Liked it. This was actually a good match. So I was playing random all. I drew Best Girl Anders. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go supply pad, reactor, 2 warthogs, and I'm going to get Gunner out as fast as I can. Because I want to make sure that I'm not on the back end if he's pushing out warthogs. And yeah, you see his warthog there. He's immediately going to scout me. Now there are 2 bonus reactors on this map, and I will need to build a barracks to be able to get into them. But I do not immediately go into barracks. I go for warthogs. And this guy is actually going to go immediately barracks and pelican into both reactors to take them, so I'm gonna have to fight to get them back, which is where most of the excitement happens in this match. I think I just queued up Gunner there. I'm gonna pump out a few more warthogs. I'm gonna get like 5 or 6 of them. If this turns into a warthog match, I want to have the advantage here, so I ram his warthog, even though there's a healing ring in the center. Yeah, I've got Gunner going already. I'm gonna get another supply pad up. Actually not too concerned about taking the reactors right now, because if I need to take them back, I'm just going to pump out flamethrowers. It's my weapon of choice. So I get Gunner, he's taking supplies. I'm like, nope, those are my supplies, you're going to have to give them to me. So I kill his warthog there. Take those supplies, I just go into the healing ring to heal up all the damage I had just taken. Gotta get my supplies rolling.
All units.
And now I'm thinking, yeah, I need to get up there and take out the reactor, but I better take out this base first, because, especially with the Covenant, I find that it gets a lot harder if you don't take out the flood enemies on this base.
All units.
Especially that sniper squad right there. Oh, there are 2 sniper squads? Yeah, and plus you get these bonus supplies when you take out the base. But I'm going to have to rank up to Fortress to be able to get another building up. So that's what my next move is, and I'm going to build a barracks next, because I have to have some kind of infantry take those reactors.
Upgrade
and I do pump out another warthog. There goes my barracks.
All units.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up here and I'm just gonna pelican in, and I'm like, oh shit, he's already taken it. Well, he's focused on these floods, so I'm just gonna, use my warthogs to take shots at him. And he decides to Mac blast me, and I think he gets a good number of warthogs there. Actually, that's gonna end up being a waste of resources on his end. He does want to hold that reactor. And I do notice that my warthog is taking fire from the Marines here, so I'm going to reposition so that he's attacking the flood. And then I will come back in and attack again, because even though he has 3-star veterancy on this Marine unit, I don't even think he has new blood. So it's going to be easy to take out. So I'm going to pump out a Marine unit, get new blood, and clear out the rest of this flood. I'm like, okay, I'll just transport this and the warthog over there and pick up the rest of these supplies. I'm like, if he's got the other reactor, he's already had this one, so he's probably got a vehicle depot up by this point. I'm going to research flashbang there and push out some flamethrowers, because I do suspect he has the other reactor as well. And the fastest way to take them out is just to put flamethrowers over there. Flamethrowers and jackals. So yeah, I just have to hunt down my Marine unit there real quick. And I'm waiting for them to get in there so I can push up a vehicle depot.
Reactor claim.
Alright, got a vehicle depot, so I'm going to be able to push out tanks now. And I'm like, well...
Flashbang.
So I get a couple flamethrowers here.
All units.
I'm going to move down to this other reactor because I'm almost positive that he has control of that as well.
All units.
That's why I think that rushing for the reactors is not the best of strategies. I'm just gonna... And I'm like, wait. There's one more flamethrower unit coming out, so I better wait. I had punched out a gremlin too. Better punch out a tank. So now I pull these flamethrowers in.
Local units.
I don't actually need the warhogs here anymore. So I'm gonna take all those resources. Just wait for my flamethrowers to get into position.
Local units.
And I throw a flashbang on it, and for some reason they don't all go in. So I'm waiting here for a moment, and I'm like, you know what? Go get them. I need this reactor.
Scorpion rolling out.
I'm gonna punch out another scorpion. For whatever reason, that flood thing there just kills like 2 of my flamethrower units. But I do get the reactor, so now I have tech level 3, and I'm like, I need to go scout this guy out. He's definitely has a vehicle depot, and he's pushing out tanks by this point. Yep, there's tanks coming.
All units.
Looks like he has canister shell too. That's a big problem for me. So I'm gonna pick up focusing lens, and I'm gonna pick up canister shell as well. So I need to be able to match his tanks. So I'm gonna have some gremlins, and yeah, there's his vehicle depot. So I'm just gonna have my warthogs put some fire on it. Because I'd like to take that down if possible.
All units.
And here we have his tank rolling up on there, so I'm like, you know what? No, if you want that reactor, you're gonna have to fight me for it. So I'm gonna bring up all my units. And I accidentally get my warthogs going there, and I'm like, no, you need to go back. You need to go back and attack this. He does have a Spartan tank, though. That's so bad, and I'd kind of forgotten to upgrade my supply pads, but I'm doing it right now.
Local units.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? Go back here and start putting fire on the vehicle depot again.
Supply pad upgraded. All units.
So here my guys are rolling in. Looking for this tank, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna hit you with the gremlin.
Units.
That gremlin took a beating, though. I canister shell this tank because I want to take it out.
All units. Enemy engagement.
And at this point, I'm going to push out some more flamethrowers to take this back, but he just resigns because he sees that the writing's on the wall, you know. I've got gremlins and everything, and it's done.